What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Payne. Welcome back to another Street Fighter Duel video. Alright guys, this one's going to be something a little bit more serious, not going to be game guide related. I just want to talk to you guys, right? This is something that I think a lot of people are having a hard time with, and it's not easy to talk about when you have an addiction, right? A lot of people don't want to admit it. A lot of people lie to themselves regarding their own well-being when it comes down to gambling. And I'm bringing this up only because, and I'll explain to you guys, this is about whaling essentially, right? And the impact it's had on a lot of people. Now, I've had a lot of people reach out to me, like an obscene amount of people reach out to me recently, because I've made a couple of videos regarding free-to-play versus whale, that's more fun. And if you guys don't know, like when the game started off, it was a marketing genius. Like they marketed this game so well that a lot of people were in the mindset that it's Street Fighter. It's an IP that there's no way Street Fighter as an IP is gonna shut down or whatever the case may be. Now, I'm not saying the game's shutting down. That's not a rumor. I'm not spreading anything. But I am saying this. A lot of people had buyer's remorse. And I'm talking about whales, dolphins, you name it. Some people spent $100 and that was way too much for them. Because you know what? They're kids. This game is very predatory when it comes down to packages. There's a lot of, you finish a stage, they're like, hey, buy these packages, you'll advance further. And then if you don't buy the packages, well, you hit a wall, right? Especially when you don't get the units you need, or if you don't understand how the game works, you hit a wall and you're like, and a lot of us, let's be real. This generation I call Generation Now. There's no patience. Like, people want to get to where they want to get to right away. There's nothing to do with like, I'm willing to wait. Gamers are gamers. When we play single player games, you advance through the story with your hard work. You advance through the story as you pace along. With gacha and idle games, guys, keep in mind it's not meant to do that. It's a slot machine. It's literally a slot machine. It's a gambling slot machine with the skin of Street Fighter. So I want to just talk to you guys about this because it's becoming serious. I've had people reach out to me and be like, hey Payne, I was trying to get a refund on 15, 20, 30,000, 40,000. I'm talking about up to like almost $100,000, guys, worth of money. And they got rejected by Google and Apple. And I mean, quite honestly, and I hate to say this, some of you guys most likely have been doing this in the past. So you probably have either a bad rep with these companies because you've done it in the past and your file is singled out, or you've just spent way too much too fast and the system won't allow it. And the problem now is you're stuck. And some of you guys are looking for solutions. I can't really give you a solution, right? Because here's at the end of the day, I'm in the same boat as you, but I'm a content creator. Because of that, again, I can reimburse a lot of this. I can get it back for the most part, and I'll make this money back doing content. And I love making content for you guys. But it's so sad to see some of you reach out and like literally, some of you are in tears. It's an addiction, right? And I'm gonna say this to you guys, completely honestly and unbiased. I don't give a crap what company it is. I don't care what IP it is, guys. At the end of the day, the way I see this is if I'm not reimbursing my money back, it's more than gambling. Because at least with gambling, you can go and you can win some money. You have no opportunities here to win money. Like, this is a 110% loss. Like, you will lose your money and you will not get it back. So for those who are having a hard time still, like I had somebody reach out and be like, listen, like, I don't know if I can keep up. I need to do something about this. I need to get my money back. And I said, listen, if you're already thinking of keeping up with a gacha game, you're way too deep. You're in that rabbit hole way too deep. Like, you need to get out. I don't care if it's quitting now and just take your losses, or I'm not saying to do this because it's against TOS, but sell your damn account. I mean, do something, right? Because like, you're only gonna get worse. And if you're addicted to this kind of game, and you need to be competitive in a game that you don't need to be competitive in, then you're not gonna stop. Right here, and here's how I see it. When you spend money on this, you're taking away food from your family, you're taking away your children's education if you have kids, you're taking away vacation money from yourself, you're taking away your rent money, you're taking away money that you can put towards a house, a wedding, a car, food on the, like, anything, right? A brand new TV, whatever the case may be, something that's tangible to you that you own. Guys, these are leased IP characters. They're tunes. They're pixels. Like, think of it like this. When you spend this money, what do you get in return besides an ego boost? What do you get in return? You get a character, right? The character is by TOS is a lease and not a purchase. Not like it's like something you can purchase, take home with you, hold on to it, and use it somehow. These characters aren't yours, man. These characters are literally meant to draw you in, to sucker you in to spend money. Because you're too impatient and you have your ego's too high. And I'm not saying it's just ego. Some of it's straight up just addiction. And it's crazy for gamers because gamers are, for the most part, introverts. A lot of gamers don't like to go out in the world. Gamers don't want to go to casinos. Gamers don't want to interact with human beings. So a lot of gamers will go on YouTube and interact with a content creator, or they'll go on these games and they'll interact in chat, and their ego needs to be boosted. Again, I'm saying the word ego, but it doesn't always have to be ego, right? They want to be competitive. Like, they're not good at sports, for example, or anything that's competitive outside of gaming, and they're willing to spend that money to get that little bit of glorification for a couple days, a couple weeks. But then you guys know power creep happens. Characters become useless. And what happens is your hard-earned money goes into this game, and the devs know that now they got more characters coming out that are going to be better, and you're going to have to buy it. You're going to get addicted, man. You're going to get trapped. So to all of you guys out there in the community who have reached out to me, I'm sorry it happened to you. Like, I've been putting out videos left and right about whaling versus F2P, and I've been promoting F2P in this game. I've been promoting, and I said this from the start. If you have the expendable income, and I know some guys, I've seen some guys have the expendable income, like, spend it all you want. Some people, this is like a walk in the park, like 10,000, 30 G's. That's just like, an everyday thing for them. But for the most part, that's like the 1%. For the most part, a lot of you guys can't afford this. A lot of you guys are going into debt. You guys can't put your egos aside or your addiction aside. So get help, legit get help. Like talk to somebody. But if you need me to give you some piece of advice, at the end of the day, they will shut down eventually. This game will eventually shut down, and you will not get a penny back. You will not get any form of compensation for your time or for your efforts. You will not get anyone gloating for you. No one will remember you as the #1 arena player, or as the person who spent the most amount of money in Street Fighter Duel. No one's going to remember you. And that's a fact, guys. And I'm in that boat. And I don't do it for the ego. I do it because it's time, it's expendable, and I get my money back. Right? But for you guys, for those who don't have that luxury or can't do that, don't fall to the trap, guys. Don't fall in that rabbit hole, man. It's deep. It's so damn deep. You're gonna end up in Wonderland, and Wonderland ain't as safe as you think it is. It ain't as fun. It's not as nice. Because when you come back to reality, you're gonna be working really hard to get that money back, and you're gonna regret every bit of it. Anyways, guys, I know this one's a little bit harsh, and it's a little negative, and I just need to say that because a lot of you have reached out to me, and I've been thinking about it so much today. It actually weighed pretty heavily on me that I needed to make a video. So much love to you guys. I really hope you can get through this. For those looking for a way out, you're gonna have to search for it on your own. We're all adults, and if you're not an adult and you're a kid, you shouldn't be doing this shit anyways. Don't be spending your parents' money or your own money. This is Payne. If you guys want to drop anything in the comment section, if you want to talk to me in any way, shape, or form in the comment section, I'm here for you. Let me know, and I'm more than happy to respond back. But more videos on its way, guys. Again, I just wanted to get this out there because I feel like it needed to be said, and some people needed to hear it. All right? Anyways, peace, guys. Talk to you soon.